How many snaps did they run in the 14 personnel?
That's only for us.
100% of the snaps.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into 14 Personnel Fantasy. Today we're talking Devontae Booker's fantasy outlook for Week 6. I'm your host, Justin Wright. Before we get into it, remember to subscribe to the YouTube, drop comments, questions on start-sit stuff if you got it. Let's hear what you have for Week 6, and hopefully we can help you out. All right, so Devontae Booker, if you're not sure why we're making a video on him even, Saquon Barkley is most likely to miss this week with an ankle injury, potentially a few weeks. So Devontae Booker was a top waiver wire ad, and now you're thinking, well, can I start him? So, as we look at the matchup here, Devontae Booker versus the Rams, on paper, you hear Los Angeles Rams and think, oh shit, this is going to be a massacre and I can't play anybody. Well, it's probably going to be a massacre. You're right on that part. But the running backs have actually fared decently well against the Rams. Again, they're 15th most difficult, just under 25 points a game to the running back position. So it's not a bad matchup. It's not a good matchup. It's really as down the middle as you can get, actually. So there's two ways this can go for Devontae Booker, or for the Giants, I should say. One, they have Daniel Jones, and the offense is, semi-effective, as it has been with Daniel Jones. And if that's the case, Devontae Booker is looking at potentially a top 24 finish and is a startable running back this week. The other option is Daniel Jones misses with his concussion, doesn't get back. We have a Mike Glennon-led offense versus the Rams, and that is something I want no part of. So just short and simple there. If Mike Glennon is the starter, I'm not playing Devontae Booker because I don't know how well they move the ball. But let's look on the positive side, I guess, quote unquote. Daniel Jones, if he is the starter, Devontae Booker is a borderline top 24 running back. So that puts him in the conversation with Melvin Gordon, Tony Pollard, Latavius Murray, Jamal Williams, guys in that range. And personally, I'm going to play Devontae Booker over all of those guys. He's a fine pass catcher and a good runner. Decent runner, let's say. He's not good, otherwise he wouldn't be a backup. He can get the job done. Last week, we saw him go for 20 points on, 18 opportunities, 2 touchdowns. Do I expect him to go for 20 plus this week against the Rams? No, absolutely not. Because again, he's a backup for a reason. You can't plug and play and just expect the same outcome. However, if you're looking at a second flex or even a first flex or, worst case, your RB2, Devontae Booker is someone you can play in that spot. But again, I'm not expecting 20 plus points. 15 is realistic. So again, guys like Damian Harris, if he's even active, I'll play Devontae Booker over with Damian Harris expected to get scripted out. So that's the tier you're looking at. Javonte Williams, play him over Devontae Booker. Chase Edmonds, you play him over Devontae Booker. Those are the kind of guys you're comparing him to. If you have other questions on anybody I didn't name here, guys, drop them below and I'll answer as many as I can throughout the week. And, as always, subscribe to the YouTube. And, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
How many snaps did they run in the 14 personnel?
That's only for us.
100% of the snaps.